gonna be in the video? You're always in the
certain
video.
games you want me to play?
Whatever game you want. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this video. So today I thought we would talk about Apple Arcade. If you don't know what Apple Arcade is, this has released about a week and a half-ish ago with the release of iOS 13. So it is a subscription service, a gaming subscription service through Apple. You can get your first month free, and then it is $4.99 a month. And you can do family sharing with one subscription, so up to 6 different accounts within the one $5.99 a month subscription. So Apple Arcade is a group of games. There is a tab on the App Store now that you can go to, but there is a group of games that are curated, that are specifically selected by Apple, that are exclusive to Apple Arcade, that are full-on games. There are no in-app purchases, there are no, well, you don't even have to buy each individual game, no microtransactions. The complete game is right there. As soon as you pay the $4.99 a month subscription, then you get access to the full game of all those games. There are about 50-ish games available as of recording this, but I believe by November there's supposed to be over 100, and then new games are supposed to be added each month following. So, how does this work? Well, you can play on your iPhone, you can play on your iPad, you can play on your Apple TV with a controller. So there is now controller support for the Apple TV, for your iPad, and for your iPhone. You can use an Xbox or a PlayStation controller, and you can play just about any game on Apple Arcade with a controller if you like. Now, there are some games I do prefer using a controller, but there are also some games I prefer using the touch controls. Obviously, if you are playing on a Apple TV, you'll want a controller to play with it. You can use the Apple TV Siri remote to play games, but I will warn you, it is hard and it is confusing. I do recommend a controller. So what devices is this supported on? Well, just about any device that supports iOS 13, well, no, any device that supports iOS 13 can play Apple Arcade games. You can also play them on any of the iPads that support iPad OS, and the Apple TV HD and the Apple TV 4K supports Apple Arcade with the release of tvOS 13. So if you have any of those devices, you can update your devices if you haven't already, jump in, try the free trial, and get playing. So one thing I have kind of noticed a lot of people aren't talking about is the Apple TV with this subscription service has kind of turned into a mini console. I mean, there are console-like games, but there are also kind of more mobile-like games. One of my favorites is Mini Motorways. That is definitely more of a mobile tech game, but it's honestly not that hard to play on the Apple TV with a controller. I played Mini Motorways on the iPhone first using the touch controls, and it's really easy. Just slide. You're basically trying to keep a city running, make sure the cars can get to where they need to be without causing traffic jams. But once I tried it with the controller, it's really not that hard. It is a little slower because they have to drag the cursor across the screen sometimes to get some stuff, rather than just being able to touch across the screen and drag. But again, it really is not that hard. There are, again, some games that I do prefer a controller. There's one called Lego Brawls that I really do prefer using a controller over the touch controls, because that is more of a fast-paced, it's like a Super Smash Bros. Mixed with Capture a Flag almost, or King of the Hill type game. And I do prefer a controller to play that one because it's fast-paced and you need to push buttons, attack and stuff, rather than sitting and trying to swipe and move and hit and tap. And I mean, it's not hard, but again, it's a lot more convenient with a controller. So I will say, when this was very first announced, I kind of wasn't that into it, just because I don't love mobile gaming in general, especially with the microtransactions and the in-app purchases. I just feel like you download a game and then all of a sudden it's like, ad, or, well, you can't do this until you log in every day for 15 days or something, and it just really puts me out of the game. I don't love mobile gaming. But I decided to try this, especially at the $4.99 per month price. That really is not horrible. And I downloaded some games and instantly got hooked. Like, they don't feel like mobile games. Like, yes, they are meant for mobile, but they don't always feel like mobile games. There's one called Oceanhorn 2 that is like a full-on console game, and you can play that on your iPad, on your iPhone, on your Apple TV. And I forgot to mention, this is coming to the Macs, so if you have a MacBook, once macOS Catalina releases, you will be able to play any of these games on the Mac as well, so then you can game on your computer. So this has really gotten me to kind of get back, I guess you could say, into mobile gaming. I did have this available when I went to Camera Camp. If you guys didn't know, I went to Camera Camp. I'm wearing my shirt. I went to Camera Camp about a week ago. If you haven't checked out those videos, go check them out. But on the plane, I was playing Mini Motorways, like, because I could just play them on my phone, and they download to your device. You don't need to be online to play any of these games, and so it's just nice. I could have it on the plane, play it, and the plane ride was done, and I was like, oh, wait, I'm working on my city. Hold up, people, I'm not ready. So it's great for traveling, but again, when you are home, it's fun to play it on the Apple TV with a controller, because it's like you're playing a new console almost. I went and bought an Apple TV 4K for this, plus other things, like I can stream stuff now in my room. But, just saying, this got me to just pull the trigger and get an Apple TV 4K. So, just saying, recommend testing it out. So that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of Apple Arcade. Have you tried it? Do you enjoy it? Do you want to try it? Again, you do get a month free trial, but be warned, if you decide to cancel, as soon as you hit that cancel button, all those games are gone. You don't have like the end of the month of your month free trial to keep playing them. As soon as you hit that cancel, you're done. So yeah, let me know what some of your favorite games are if you have played them. Again, some of my favorites are Mini Motorways. I love Lego Brawls, and there's one called Sneaky Sasquatch that's really fun, really cute, really unique kind of story and what you're trying to do. It reminds me of a playable Yogi Bear, if you know what Yogi Bear is. So yeah. Anyways guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, you can press that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. And I'll catch you in my next one. Goodbye!